Yeah, hello once again and welcome to the class. And this welcome should be really a boisterous one because in a short period of time we have completed 3 lessons. In 3 lessons, again, one of the chapters is a lengthy one which has been divided into 2. So if we count those 2 parts also, we have successfully completed 4 lessons. But no, we are in our 4th lesson now. Okay, right. What is that we are going to learn today? For example, I would like to say you think about your grandparents and then you think about your parents, think about yourself. So how did this happen? Like grandparents their age, parents their age, and you your age. In future, will you be becoming parents again? Is there a chance? There is always a chance. That means your parents were once upon a time children. Your grandparents also were once upon a time children. They grew up, they gave birth to your parents. And your parents grew up and they gave birth to you. Now you will grow up and you give birth to your children. They will grow up and they give birth. That means then you will get your grandsons or granddaughters. That means that is a continuity of living things, like your family tree, continuity of your family tree. That is about you and your family. Now what about the things which are present in the world? In class 7 you learnt about plants, how the new plants arise. If you just imagine the new plants are not there, all the old plants are there for imagine even if they are there for 200 years, but new plants are not coming. After 200 years, what will happen to the earth without plants? The plants will have to die, no? Living things always have to be born, have to die. That is one of the characteristics of living things. They will be born, they will grow, they will die. This is one thing. And another important characteristic is they have to reproduce. They have to produce again. They have to produce again. For example, let us see. You might be having a pet animal at home, like a puppy or a kitten or anything, a parrot. Nowadays we are all staying at home and we are able to observe the nature, the birds and all. Previously we didn't have this time. Now I notice, as soon as I open the front door of my house, I notice a nice nest prepared by tiny birds. Very tiny birds, they prepared their own nest. When they prepared, even I don't know. Very quietly they have prepared. Now I notice that there is a nest there because there is lot of chirpy happiness there. Lot of chirping is going on. They are all chirpy. They are continuously tweeting. What tweeting is going on in the Twitter, I don't know, but there is a lot of tweeting going on here. When they made the nest, it was so quiet. After making the nest, I hear lot of noise. Of course, all chirpiness, so gay and happy. I feel so happy listening to them. What happened? When I noticed small nestlings were there inside the nest. That means these birds have given birth to small nestlings. Likewise, suppose you have a puppy at home. Puppy will grow, no? After a few months, years, it will grow. And then it will give birth to puppies. And again, those puppies will grow and give birth to again puppies. That means the dogs will continue their progeny like that, keep reproducing to continue their line of living line. They continue their family line. Okay, like that cats also give birth. Like that, imagine anything you might have seen in the National Geographical channel or somewhere. Lion cubs, have you ever noticed? Lions look so fierce, but their cubs look so tiny, like kittenish and so cute. That means every animal produces its own kind. Every animal produces its own kind. That producing its own kind is called reproducing or reproduction. Reproduction. I am not talking about any factory make. I am talking about natural reproducing. Okay, now where is this reproduction we are going to discuss in this lesson about is in animals. The reproduction in plants we have already learnt in 7th class. Now we are going to learn about reproduction in animals. Now, what in our textbook, one child, he noticed a small squab. Squab is a nestling of a pigeon. Joey is a nestling of like that we have, no, like duckling is a nestling of duck, like that. Squab, nestling of a pigeon, he noticed it is unable to fly. It is completely featherless and skinny and so helpless looking. And this nice kid, actually, whoever takes care of the animals, no, we have to appreciate them. They are following the live and let live policy, which is good. Right, he carefully took it and put it in the pigeon nest. What did he notice there? He noticed a few more eggs which were trying to hatch, like the eggs were hatching out. Okay, you may not be able to notice a pigeon nest or a egg hatching and the squab coming out, but in olden days every house used to have a poultry, like 1 or 2 hens at home, and then when they lay eggs they used to keep the eggs safe, and then when the hen is ready they keep the eggs for hatching for 21 days, and we as children used to watch how the eggs used to break and the birdling, the chicken used to come out, chicks used to come out, and we used to think as children, we used to think that hen is this much, no, chicks will be this much, but they look exactly like hen. But it was a shock for us to see bare skinned, tiny this much, looking ugly also, but they were so delicate, so fragile and so helpless, clueless about themselves, and mother hen really takes care of them. It was really a wonder to watch this kind of nature happening like that when it is regarding the reproduction. And likewise, puppies, when they give birth to dogs, when they give birth to puppies, no, that time also the puppies close their eyes and they can't even see, and this simply they feel things and they don't even know how to walk. They simply roll about sometimes. Cute things they are. So this is all that we can observe in nature and learn. Now, important thing is, let us see, all the living organisms give birth by eggs only? Do all the living organisms give birth by eggs? Or another important question, egg comes first or bird comes first? This is a phenomenal question. Even now there is a lot of confusion. Let us see, egg comes first or the bird comes first? Okay, now that is one question. And another thing is, all the living organisms lay eggs? All the living organisms, are there any living organisms which give birth? We are only the example. We don't need to search anywhere else. We don't lay eggs. We give birth. Okay, we give birth, and some of the animals give lay eggs. Now, how do we differentiate the animals which give birth and which lay eggs? For that, there is one exclusive characteristic that you need to know about. Let us see. That is about simply by seeing their ears. Simply by seeing their ears. Now, where is your ear? I show you like this. Now, where is the ear of the dog? The dog's ears are like this, you can show. Rabbit ears are like this, you can show. For most of the animals, you can show the ears like that. These are called the ears. If you can show like that, we call them as external ears. External ears. If we can show our ears, we are having external ears. There are certain animals or birds which don't have ears. Those animals without external ears, we call them as internal ears. The animals have what type of ears? They have internal ears. Now let us sort out the animals which have external ears. First thing is man, and then lion, and dog, deer, cow, what else? Give me some examples. Cat, and then pig, zebra, Imagine all the animals, keep thinking like that. Elephant, how can I forget? It has big ears like this, right? These are animals with external ears. And let us see the animals and birds with internal ears. For example, hen. Did you ever see the ears of a hen? But of course, hens also have ears. That's why when if you have your own hen as a pet, no, you call it with usually if you make one kind of sound, it will react to that. So hen, and then let us see what lizard, snake. Then did you see any ears to duck? No. Then what else? Lizard, snake, duck. Come on, give me some more examples. It's given in your textbook, I think. Sparrow, frog, fish. Okay, fish, sparrow, frog. All these animals, they do not have external ears. They have ears, but their ears are not visible. So these are the animals with internal ears, and these are the animals with external ears. Now in these, now again another thing also we can notice. This is internal ears, this is external ears. Other than that, what do you notice? Man. Man means they give birth. They don't lay eggs. Lion gives birth. Dog gives birth. Deer gives birth. Cow gives birth, cat gives birth, pig gives birth, zebra gives birth, giraffe gives birth, goat gives birth, sheep gives birth. Now think of all the animals which have external ears like this. All of them, now you try to remember, all of them give birth. Okay, next, imagine the same these. Fish lays eggs, hen lays eggs, lizard lays eggs, snake eggs, duck eggs, crow lays eggs, sparrow eggs, frog eggs. All these lay eggs. Only with internal and external ears. Is there no other way that we can identify these animals, whether they have this whether they give birth to young ones or lay eggs? Another thing is, they have hair on their body. If they have hair, even if they are tiny hair also, fur or tiniest hair also, they are all animals which give birth to young ones. And here either they have scaly skin, or they have feathers. Feathers are not hairs, children. Feathers, or they have scaly skin or feathers. Then these are all the animals which lay eggs. So the animals which lay eggs, we call them as oviparous animals. Animals which give birth, we call them as viviparous animals. The animals which give birth are called viviparous. The animals which lay eggs are called oviparous animals. Now we will learn more about this in our next session. Bye.